Schwartz lady, this legal legislator up in New York that got pulled over by the police officer for speeding, and basically was trying to talk her way out of the ticket. If you haven't watched that video, I suggest you go to YouTube and type in legal legislator, and it should pop up. It happened in May, but they just released the video. I can't remember the name of the video, but anyway, there's this woman. Her name was Jennifer Schwartz or something like that. She's a legal legislator up in New York, and she gets pulled over for doing 13 miles over the speed limit. She's like, well, I was just going with the flow of traffic. He's like, well, sorry, ma'am, I can't pull everybody over. You know, I observed you speeding and clocked you at 13 miles over. You know, that's all I can do is, you know, pull one car over at a time for safety reasons. You know, he's telling her all this, being very polite and courteous and everything, and so she starts, you know, using her authority. Well, you know, I'm county, you know, I work for the state, and you know, she's like, I'm a legal legislator, and you know, whatever, all this stuff. And so the cop is like, oh, well, that's cool, you know, that's nice. Well, do you have, you know, your legal documents? And you know, he just basically is very polite, and she can't provide legal registration. She can't provide, you know, a legal driver's license. Everything she's providing is expired. So he has to do his job and make sure this woman is driving around legally. You know, even though you work for the state, you still have laws to abide by too. But anyway, so he, you know, he's just asking her for all this stuff, and she's constantly going on and 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 flipping out and going crazy. And finally, you know, he's cutting her a break. He goes back to the car. He sees that she does have a driver's license, that the car is registered to her, that it is, you know, got insurance and whatever. So once he runs their stuff, sees that everything's legit and legal, he gives her a seatbelt violation, which is a non-moving violation. So that it's a non-moving violation. Hold on one second. So anyway, he gives her a seatbelt ticket, which is a non-moving violation, and she flips out. You know, she's like, I'm not taking that. You know, you pulled me over for speeding. You know, basically she's complaining about, I have no money. I make $20,000 a year, which is a third of what you make, and I have no money. I can't afford no speeding ticket. So he, you know, I can't afford no insurance increase, points on my license, and what he's writing her a citation for is 4 points on her driver's license. So basically, he's helping her out with a non-moving violation, writing her a seatbelt ticket. But every time he says, okay, well, I originally pulled you over for 13 overs, she goes crazy and interrupts him, and he can't get nothing out. So after about the 5th or 6th time of her interrupting him, he finally just had enough and said, look, you know, I'm not writing you the citation for speeding. I'm writing you a citation for seatbelt violation, even though I did observe you wearing your seatbelt. This is a non-moving violation. It won't be points against your license. Just pay the fine and you're done. You know, nothing will ever be said about it. And she again starts flipping out. Well, I'm not paying that. Not only does she have who she works for on the phone, some lady who she works for on the phone listening, trying to give her advice because now she doesn't feel safe with the police there. Like, you don't feel safe? How can you not feel safe? Because there's 2 police officers now standing by your car, being as polite as can be. He's telling you there's video rolling, there's audio rolling, everything's being recorded, and she's like, I don't feel safe now. Like, it's just total BS. And then all of a sudden she starts having PTSD and like hysterically going crazy. Like, it's total nonsense and BS. And I don't think the lady should even be working for the county anymore. I think she needs to be fired. If she's scared of the police and has that much drama, she does not need to be making any type of legal decisions at all. She does not need to be working for our court systems. I don't think so. And she's running again, is what I heard. I don't know. All I know is that's crazy. If you haven't seen the video, I suggest you check that video out. But I had to say something about it. You know, I don't have very many followers right now or nothing like that, but if you watch this, you know, check that out. That's something to see right there. It's like a 20-minute video, I believe. And, you know, I fast forwarded, you know, the cop gets her license eventually and walks back to the car. So there's a few minutes there that he's at his car. I just fast forwarded it through that few minutes until he walked back up to the car. So it shortens the video up quite a bit. But it's the complete video from where he gets behind her, follows her for just a minute, then hits the blue lights and pulls her over in the parking lot and everything. The complete video is there. The cop totally keeps his cool the whole time, totally polite to the lady, never once, you know, says anything wrong to her that I couldn't see anything. I observed nothing that he did out of the ordinary that any cop should do. He did his job to the T. Just because she works for the county and for the government does not mean she gets any special treatment. You know, even though he still was, you know, it's up to him. It's like he said, it's his discretion on what he wants to give her a ticket for, whether it's correct or whether it's wrong. The judge can figure that out in court. So if he gives her a seatbelt violation and writes down, I did observe her wearing her seatbelt, it'll probably get thrown out in court. You know, but she's too mad to even understand any of that. So anyway, I'll let you check the video out. I've probably already spoiled it quite a bit if you haven't seen the video, but like I said, it's a good video. I enjoyed watching it. So check that out if you haven't seen it. And again, her name is like Jennifer Schwartz or something like that, and she's a New York County legislator. Just Google that, and it's going to pull up everything you need to know. I'm sure it'll pull up the video. It did for me. When I heard about this on the radio this morning, I heard about that, so I just Googled it. You know, county legislator pulled over in May, and it popped right up. So, all right, I'm about to pull up here to the old pizza parlor. So I'll see you guys. All right, so if you want to look that video up on YouTube, it's called Ulster Town Officials Release Video of County Legislator Jennifer Schwartz Berky's Traffic Stop. So Ulster Town Officials released video of County Legislator Jennifer Schwartz Berky's traffic stop. So just type in Jennifer's Berky's traffic stop or Jennifer Schwartz traffic stop. Any of that's going to pull them up. And find the one that's 26 minutes long. That's the video. Well, it's been a long Friday night, and I should be on my very last delivery that's very close to the store with $3 tip on it, so.
In 1/4 mile, arrive at 1225 North P.
Anyway, I'm gonna run in here and cash out, grab my pizza, and I'm heading home. Alright, I'll be right back. Well, that's it. I'm on my way home. I'm done. Thank God. I gotta go home, get this video made, get it online. So let me know in the comments if you watch this video and you find out about this lady, what you think. Do you think she should be a legal legislator? Do you think she should be working for the courthouse? I don't. I don't believe she handled herself in a professional manner on video for the whole world to see. And because of that, a simple apology does not make it okay. I'm sorry, but it doesn't. You know, I'm not one of them. Let me act that way to a cop. He's going to pull me out and go to jail for acting a fool. He's going to put me in jail for something. So, anyway, see you guys tomorrow.